I was in two minds because I'm a people pleaser.
Right.
But also I didn't know if I could. I also truly didn't know if I should because obviously I was like, we're in the bed. He didn't have rubber sheets. Like those kinds of people, like play people, scat people. If I had gone into the room and everything had been saran wrapped and latex covered, I would have been like, okay, this guy's into some freaky shit.
That's funny.
And all I could think of
I'd
was
be like, he's gonna kill me. You're like, he wasn't gonna shit. He wants me to shit on his chest. It's like, that's Dexter, bitch. You're fucking dead.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horror.
No. Okay, so here's the thing is, it's not a real podcast. I just wanted to ask you some things on camera because I'm like very confused. I thought today would be fun because I did an episode that was like all my biggest fears.
which is
right.
Which
so
is being locked in a room with me on a gay cruise.
Well, I mean, so that could be one of the things is I started having sex with some people and I thought, am I allowed to do this?
Oh, do you not know that you're allowed to have sex with the guests?
Great. So guests are okay.
Yes.
And
as entertainers, we are allowed to.
I normally have to sign like a code of conduct that's like, don't
fuck.
No.
This is the benefits package.
Great.
We will not be giving you health insurance. So.
That's, well,
and actually I've told many stories on Atlanta stages about sex I've had on board.
And then they like that.
Yeah, so now they won't sleep with me anymore because they know they'll end up in the show.
The two people that I had sex with went, you talked about me on stage. I go, I didn't do your stupid fucking accent. I go, how are they going to know it's you?
I've literally told stories on stage about the person, and then they go, wait, that isn't. I'm like, no one would have known.
No.
You could have shit all over the room, and no one
I
would
called
have
you
known.
a twink. You're welcome.
You are 58, sir.
So you've been on what, 120 cruises?
Something over that. I've only missed 3 Atlantis events in 15 years, so that math is probably around 120-ish.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you over it yet?
No. I mean, I'm over life, yes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm ready to jump into the sea with rocks in my pockets. But, no.
You're going to need more rocks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I decided to do this for free. I can't wait to have you back on land.
I do want to. I was like, I think I could live on this ship. Make yourself useful. And then I just drank myself stupid the first day. I go, they hate you.
No, I don't grow tired of it. You'd have to be a real really burned out to be tired of like going to the places I get to go. So I'm always very conscious of that as a comedian, that like so many of my other comedian friends are like I'll be like, they'll be like, oh, I saw today that you're in this place. And I'm like, it's not my favorite port. It's not been here 7 times. Yeah. They're like, I'm in Tulsa and it's snowing. And a guy called me a faggot at the gas station. I'm like, okay, well, a guy called me faggot and like spit in my mouth. And he's really rich and bought me drinks.
That is the nice thing about the cruise ship is that these boys are like,
generous.
On one of my islands. You're like, what?
Yeah, we do attract a clientele.
There was a gay, because there's one of the restaurants you like sit with a bunch of strangers. And I was talking about moving to Spain. And he's like, I think I'm going to sell my house in Fort Lauderdale and do that. And his friend goes, you don't have a house in Fort Lauderdale. You have a condo. He goes, no one cares about your condo in Fort Lauderdale. I was like, these cunts are absolute. And they're like 50, 60.
I can tell you, I do this on stage regularly here too, but it really is true. And this applies to everybody in the world. Gay men are so good at faking being rich and bougie. You know what I mean? Like, especially straight people would not notice this. So like on every Atlantis group, there'll be like a Facebook group, you know what I mean? And like people will be posting online, I'm going to my big gay cruise, and they'll be sitting in a business class seat. You have to look to see if they're really sitting in it. And by that, I mean, are they fully in it? Do they have a drip beverage in their hand? Or have they just sat down and taken a photo? Before a flight attendant comes over and goes, sir, are you, because I have caught thousands of gays over the years who have been like, I flew here in Delta One, and I was on that. The first time it happened was because I was on the flight.
Yeah.
And I was like, you were a row behind me in coach. And then I looked at their social media and I'm like, oh, but you have status, so you boarded early. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you just quick sat down real quick, left your
I've
backpack on
never-
the side, and went like, "Here we go."
I've never thought.
It's like to me, it's the equivalent of stolen valor. As someone who travels a lot.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Right?
I mean,
but it's creating, especially nowadays, though, with what social media has become, it doesn't shock me that regular people, are like, I need to create a brand.
To me, I don't understand why regular people have social media.
I agree.
I go, what do you need it for?
I can understand going on it literally to be a private account and just be connected to like friends, family.
Sure.
It's because it's how we all see each other's like vacation photos, or
Right.
somebody had a baby or whatever. Just
Hey, I have a baby.
inside you right
No,
now.
but I am talking about having a baby. I think I'm gonna be a really good dad. Actually, I kind of want to adopt my nephew so I don't have to do any of it.
Wow.
He does have a
That whole
He does-
ADD stream of consciousness would fail you the surrogacy test in a heartbeat.
Well, that's why I need one that's already around. But it's
You know that they've got them in shelters just like pets. You can just go get one.
I don't know where my local orphanage is.
Local orphan.
And if you think about it, neither do you. Nobody knows where their local orphanage is. Where do they keep them?
We don't have orphanages anymore because it's not the 1800s.
Really?
Yeah, there's foster care. Is this the foster care system would be what you're thinking of?
Did Reagan do that
We
too?
do- You asking that because I was around?
I don't know. You seem to know a lot about Reagan.
He did have a large impact on America.
Yeah.
All of it, bad.
Yeah, it is funny to be like, oh God, somebody was telling me about his wife being homophobic, or
Me.
like, oh,
Hi, Brad Loekle. Pleasure to meet you. I'm here all cruise.
I was like, yeah, no, was he a TikTok or something?
I was watching Ken Burns on PBS.
Yeah. So, I do want to go. Can you tell us some of the sex stories that you saw on the cruise?
So it would be, you wouldn't be necessarily kicked off a cruise line, but like you can't have sex in the dining room. You can't.
Can I
have sex in
charge
the
for sex in
hallway.
international waters?
You cannot. That I do know. That I can tell you, and we can talk about that.
Who's gonna get me?
Maritime law. So, I mean, if the cruise line found out, you would be turned over in the next country to those authorities under their laws. So it could actually be very dangerous, for instance. So, like, let's say you were just debarked in Miami. Well, Florida. I don't think you want to be arrested in DeSantis' Florida for sex work right now.
Although I'd like it to be Florida so that they'd put my picture up there. I could maybe get on that new HBO show.
You do look like a criminal photo in Florida. But
sorry, DeSantis. This guy got paid $100 for what I did.
100.
I don't know how to price it. That's
No,
the
I'll
other
give
thing.
you a list.
Yeah,
You can-
list.
yeah.
I need a menu.
Well, correct. That's what I
Okay.
would give you. Give
Wait,
the
can
full
you just
breakdown.
give me
Like what?
we
Like-
could talk. This is a hypothetical. Don't fucking sue Brad. Way me. Hey, give me a list.
Let's talk about your crimes.
We could. This is paywall. This is Patreon. All these are jokes. I haven't said a single thing about.
Allegedly.
Right.
Theoretically.
So give me a menu of what you think I personally
Could get away with.
charge.
For what acts? What do you want to do?
Right.
Do you
I want the menu.
Okay. So,
Give me a menu.
So the most expensive thing is usually an overnight / boyfriend experience for sex workers.
They don't want that. I'm surprised.
Your actual husband will say like, no, negative $7,000.
Yeah, no, no, they don't. I'm surprised my husband tolerates me.
You'd be shocked how many good escorts get boyfriend experiences too.
Okay.
Which is where you're paying. It's usually something like an overnight experience. So you've gotten a hotel room or gone to the guy's house. You go out to dinner. You go to the theater. You go to a movie. Then you go home and do all the sexy time you want. But it's usually like you're buying out a 24-hour window of someone's time.
And
then it would
what
be
should I
per
charge for
day.
that?
I mean, I would say for you, how good of a bottom are you?
What is good?
That's to
When do-
answer a question with a question.
I got a hole.
Wow.
Wait, like, do I have you want do I do trick? Are you asking what kind of tricks I have?
I mean, I've been bottoming for more than 30 years.
I don't know that a long experience is better. It is stretched now.
Oh, it's a windsock.
Yeah.
Oh, you've
Wait,
got it.
me?
Yeah.
No.
Like if you suntan on your stomach, does it sound like Coke bottles being played if the wind kicks up?
No. No, for some reason it sounds like a tap dancer. But
Oh, like a crackle. There's a crackling.
oh, 2 spoons. 2 spoons. Final answer, 2 spoons.
2 spoons dowling.
Yeah. So I guess every bottom is good.
I mean, I would say an overnight boyfriend experience. You're already into the thousands, so probably
Okay.
let's say 2,000.
2,000.
To start you out, because you're also not a porn star. That raises your cachet. That raises your. It's like anything else. It's like Instagram followers.
Okay.
It raises your monetization,
Right.
Because then they're also fucking a celebrity. So like then
So-
what they like is if they're out in the gay community, look at me, and I'll use a friend of mine's name. I'm with Ricky Roman, so now I'm also like I'm Ricky Roman's guy.
I wish it's so funny. I'm supposed to be working the AVNs right now. I forgot all their names.
Well, those aren't their real names either.
Yeah.
So. But like for instance, this Ricky Roman's a good friend of mine. He stayed at my house a million times. But like there was when we've gone out and watched
Austin Wolf. Yes. So like $2,000.
Is this? Am I being punked? Is this an intervention?
No, this is you're.
When do the cops get here? I would just like to go with
boy.
this time.
Oh boy, I hope so.
I plead the
I
fifth.
keep on meeting them on the cruise. I go, I am doing crimes on the ship, sir.
Crimes.
Although yesterday I was gambling because I had a really bad set, and I felt.
What's your gamble? What's your game?
I went to blackjack.
Okay.
And I just put down $50. I was up 100, and then I was in a full spiral of like, you suck at comedy, everybody hates you, and people walk up and we go, great show. We go, thank you. Thanks for
One
coming.
more opinion that doesn't count.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is what I say, but it's like being called pretty by a pig. It's like, who gives a shit? You're a pig.
Wow. Just for anyone, Atlantis guest who did pay to watch this, you is good, you is kind, you is not a pig.
No, I'm not talking about a human pig. I'm talking about a pig. So I was sitting at the table, and I was sitting on a 16, and I was like, do I hit? Do I
Just
not?
like Austin. Sorry.
I was sitting on 16, and the guy next to me, he goes, don't hit. And I go, all right, I won't. I'll pass. And he goes, good boy. And I look over. I was like, ah. And then she hit 20, and I fucking lost it. And I still felt like I won though. And I was like, I'll lose all my money to you. I'll lose all my money to you. And then we're gonna go to Gumby tonight. It's so funny to have some like insidership, like, oh, you know Gumby, like, oh yes. It's funny. I've been in that Italian restaurant. I keep on forgetting what it is.
Extra Virgin.
Yeah, I definitely got in a big fight with my husband there.
You have pointed out a lot of places on this ship you fought with your husband. Is he okay? Do I need to do a wellness check?
Well, I was
in Austin?
surprised because when I was walking, no, we're great. The thing
Yeah,
is,
I was like, so that's not an answer. That's a deflection.
wellness check. I'll be alone. My husband lives in Dallas.
Oh, that's how you keep it alive.
Yeah,
He lives in
fresh,
Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, I can meet him. I'm going to perform at Bear Dance in Dallas. I'm going to look him up.
He doesn't bear or dance.
No, I'm not. Not that he has to come to the event. I just want to meet what married that.
Yeah.
I have questions.
He's the
I have
best. Like,
questions.
I bring him around.
I want to do like a deep dive, like an old school Charlie Rose
Yeah.
interview, like a deep.
the deep.
Yeah, just be like, so
Why did you do it?
have you ever considered the alternatives?
I hope he hasn't. I hope he hasn't. I bring him around to let people know. I go like, see, like, I'm a good guy. He's so good, and everyone's like, I love Chip. Colton must be okay. Like, no, you don't do okay. Yeah, no.
I don't have. Actually, I do, but I keep worse people around me. I do the exact opposite. Some of my best friends, because if people think that I'm aggressive or weird or scary a little bit, like in a little bit too much, that's why I keep people around me who are even more so. And then they're like, "Oh, Brad's really relatable. He was actually really sweet at dinner because his best friend was a fucking cunt monster."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "See, Greg makes me look like I'm like totally down to earth."
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this story, but I went to a happy hour, and this man gets kept on ordering drink after drink after drink, and I thought, I need to go take a nap. So that's what I did. I saw him about 4 hours later, and he
Still going.
stumbled up to me and goes, "Hey, how's it going?" I was watching the show, and he just takes his dick out and starts jerking off, and I was like, "Are you allowed to do that?" And he goes, "I don't know." And then he walked up and helped them set up and fold chairs. I was like, what?
That's amazing.
This helpful sloppy.
Yeah, that's not a crime. So again, by crime I mean felony. Like if you murder someone on a ship, if you jump off the ship, if you sell or buy and do illegal drugs.
Okay.
You understand what a crime is, right? Like when a crime.
I've been to a lot of different places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm from Texas. I think what I'm doing is a crime there, but I don't know. I think there are sodomy laws on the books.
No, they were federally struck down years ago. They were when I was a kid. It was illegal to be me. I remember going.
It was illegal to be me.
It still should be illegal to be me. But I remember going from 21 states to 18 states to 16 to 12, and then the federal government struck it down
And said,
and that got rid of all the other states' laws. That's sodomy
I
laws.
would love to be in that courtroom. Your Honor, when a man puts it in another man's butt.
I love your lawyer. I love your Southern linen sweating, profusely sweating in a Jim Crow courtroom.
Your Honor, why don't you want to see my evidence? I'm just saying
It's right here.
The lawsuit said sodomy. I brought sodomy pictures. Now, does that look like... Okay, well, don't show that one. Does that look like a crime to you? No. Oh, shit, that's a horse. Okay.
Different law.
That's for the next step
Baby steps.
That's the next step of a law plan.
Of the gay agenda.
Yeah, what's next? A horse.
I mean, in fairness, once we got marriage equality, puppies came out of the woodwork. Have you not seen puppies everywhere in the gay community? The puppy, you've seen them on board.
Oh, you just mean they have the pup mask?
Yeah.
They call them... I don't like puppies. It's
They're
like saying
puppies.
yummy. Ugh.
Yeah. No, it's puppies.
I
They're
don't
not
mind-
dogs. They're puppies.
Really?
You can say pups.
Okay, here's my question. I've asked a
This
couple
I do know a
people.
lot about because I perform at a lot of fetish events and bear
Okay.
events, and that's obviously huge in that community.
What? Okay,
I
I've
feel
asked-
like I'm your gay Yoda.
I
feel like
and
really
I have a
am.
good question because I've asked a lot of people about it. They didn't have an answer. That's just a side view. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
A pup that tops.
My understanding from the many pups I've spoken to is that a pup is not inherently top, bottom, or versatile. Pup is a lifestyle thing and just kind of a cosplay, a role play. Mm-hmm. It's a role play, so there are certainly, just like in the actual canine world, there are tops. You know what I mean? Like a dog will hump another dog, a dog will hump a leg.
And it doesn't make him a bottom.
Correct. No.
All dogs are verse in my experience.
Correct. And actually, I've definitely been topped by a pup.
Really?
Yeah.
And they had the mask on.
Yeah.
And they were like,
It was great because he couldn't fucking talk to me or ask me questions.
oh, wow. And did he...
I like talking during sex,
What's it
but
like-
people tend to be bad at talking. You must realize as a comedian.
For sure.
So then the problem is when they're bad at talking, I'm like, please make this end. I've gotten enough material from you now. Please come.
Please make this end is exactly how I say coming. I go, that, and then we ended.
I don't say anything because it's through the zipper. It's difficult.
Oh, you do that?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's different about having sex with a pup other than they have the mask on?
The ones, I mean, again, I haven't had sex with all the pups in the world, so I can only speak anecdotally. But the couple that I've had on, I mean, some of them really kept up the pup image of like they were kind of growly, wolfy. It was kind of a nonverbal thing.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to talk through it, like mumbling, like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. It was definitely like, whoa, 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 whoa. Which was hilarious.
And I
adorable.
love that for them.
Yeah. Hashtag respect your journey.
Hashtag bring back the sodomy laws.
But yeah, so that's were the ones that did that.
And do they go like, oh, I'm more of a husky type where I just like
a Scooby Doo, like a droopy dog.
Yeah. Have you heard that Italian husky?
No.
It is my favorite dog in the entire world. I've never met him. I saw a couple clips, but he's like, bo. There's a bo. Look it up. It's the best.
Are you sure he's not just deaf? It sounds like you're a deaf person talking.
No, it
Please
was.
cut that out too. Actually, deaf people won't be listening to this.
Yes, they do. There's actually a huge deaf community in Austin.
Is there?
Yeah.
I have I had deaf neighbors for the first 7 years I lived in LA. A deaf gay couple. And one of them, I only know a little bit of sign, but one of them could read lips very well and could, speak. And
Good for them.
No, but you know what I mean.
Good
like,
for them.
well, that's like a controversy in the deaf community too. Like that level of kind of like privilege of like.
It
blah,
is
blah, blah.
funny to see deaf people do that to each other because fat people do that to
Yeah,
each other. They
yeah.
go, well, no, you're not extra.
And
extra
it's like
large.
colorism within the black community. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
literally.
yeah.
And my aunt is a sign language professor, so she was like, she saw this whole cultural move of like everyone like once Marley Matlin became a big star, and they're to other like Niall, what's his face, who's another, but they can actually like talk on camera. There's then in the educational circles they were like, teach all the deaf kids to talk like Marley Matlin, and she was like, not everybody can. We have an entire language.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But so I was living there. It was the first time I have deaf friends, but
That's how I feel about Scottish people. I'm like, teach them how to talk.
That's how I feel about the South.
You don't like sing song and talk? That's on you, buddy.
So, with one of the first things I realized, which I guess I should have thought of if I thought about it intellectually, I was like, they're going to be such quiet neighbors. Duh. Except no, because they really didn't spend a lot of time thinking about like the noise. Like a deaf person making a salad in their kitchen is the loudest thing you've ever heard, because they just really don't have a lot of thought
like
for like slamming a drawer or
Yeah.
like banging a pot on a stove naturally, because you'd feel a little vibration, but you wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm making a racket.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's such an interesting thing to me, because I'm loud as fuck just as a person.
Yeah.
But then like I'm very conscious if I'm in someone's home, like to not be stomping around or
Yeah.
banging stuff. So I would always hear them doing stuff, but not obviously talking. They were... And then I literally asked the first day or two, something happened. I was like, are you guys like renovating your apartment? And they're like, no. They were like, we were cooking a big dinner last night. And he was like, oh, were we banging things?
Yeah.
Sorry. And I was like, oh, no, I don't care. I just didn't understand. And then I just moved to LA and I met a guy and he came over and we were having insane sex. And shockingly enough, I'm very loud in bed. And then the next day, he asked me, he was like, what movie were you watching? I said, what? And he was like, it sounded like you were watching like a really loud, like Jurassic Park. I was like, no, that's just what it sounds like when I have sex. I guess it sounds like Jurassic Park. But when they have sex, it sounds like whale calls. So it's very soothing.
I love that. That's really...
It's gonna get me
I
canceled.
actually... Not on my podcast.
By the way, deaf and hard of hearing people love that joke.
Yeah.
And I do that joke, and then the hearing crowd, it's like a race joke. I watch the hearing crowd look at the deaf people to see if they're giving applause. And then as soon as they do, I'm like, no, don't applaud now. No, this isn't yours. It's just them. Just the silence now.
It is funny. Whenever I feel like, in Texas, I'm the most liberal person in the entire world. And then I meet somebody from LA, I go, you're not even allowed to talk about them?
About them.
like we could just have fun. I don't know. I guess if you're being hateful about it, it's a problem, but I don't know.
No,
LA
again, deaf people have no issue with that. It's I will get emails from, and I'll get DMs from hearing people who are like, I just inherently feel that is wrong to say.
And those people do
And I'm like, why don't you go fucking ask a deaf person?
Yeah, and those people do not watch my podcast. And they certainly don't subscribe to the Patreon.
All right, then let's get into it.
Yeah, because those people don't have money. If you're that annoying, you don't have money. I'm sorry.
Or if you do, you're giving it away to like ridiculous. You're giving $10 to every GoFundMe to prove that you.
Yeah. Well,
you're just virtue signaling your money away.
Right.
You're like, I gave all my money to Jasmine Crockett.
I just wish that I got a bracelet for all the donations I give.
Does it come with a bracelet? That's my favorite.
Actually,
when I see someone with all those bracelets, I'm like, you'd be the first person to say where Anne Frank was.
well, that is my
You'd
question.
Be the first. I just know
That's
it in my
my
heart.
question about autism, because
Whoa.
if you see all those bracelets, you go autism for sure. But one of the signs for autism is walking on your toes. But
Is it?
is it? I didn't know that. Yeah, it is.
To my Jiminy Glick voice. Is it really with the autistic people?
So that's what they say. But my dad was a
Ballet dancer.
alcoholic,
Oh.
and he basically was the no wire hangers. He was that with the stomping. Even though this flat-footed motherfucker would walk around the house, so we'd have to like karate around so we were silent. But my entire audience does think I'm autistic.
I do too.
And
actually, I don't think you're autism. I think you're ADHD. You are ADHD, right?
somebody says I'm ADHD, which is both.
Oh, that there's. See, I mean, again, it's a spectrum. But I know a lot of autistic people. For some reason, I have a lot of autistic fans. And originally, my understanding of autism is obviously, I've learned more now over the years. But at first, I was like, they're supposed to not like loud sounds and like big aggressive things. And that's all I am on stage and off stage.
Yeah.
But then literally, especially younger part of my career, as I started touring, I would just have these autistic fans who had seen me from TV and then come to the show, but then just like bum rush me at the end and be like in love with me. And I'm like, you could live through my show. And one autistic guy said, he goes, it's almost like you're such a sensory overload, but that it loops back around to safe. Because we know this is what you're supposed to be. It's not like music that just got, like, we came here and we're expecting it to be this big.
It's like...
So I've, like, accepted it. I'm like, that would make sense.
We're
As
like-
opposed to if I just, like, if they just walked into a room and someone was as loud as me, they might get thrown.
Yeah, we're like a planned LSD trip.
You
go,
I'm a
it's-
drug. I would love to be a drug. Wouldn't it be
Put
great?
me under your tongue. Put me under your tongue.
Wouldn't it be great to be cocaine?
No. Stop.
Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry.
Stop bringing it up.
Somebody couldn't handle her cocaine.
Somebody will get a divorce if I do it again.
Thank God we're going to Cartagena tomorrow. I'll make sure he doesn't do any of mine.
That's a crime, Brad.
I know. It's a joke. I don't have any drugs on board. They sniffed me.
Yeah, the dogs are so cute.
They jump right on your lap for some reason.
If you could also, I know we talked about it on stage, and we'll probably clip it up, but can you explain? I was trying to explain what that horse party was, and I was like, I think just like a bunch of bottoms are tied up on a rail, and then
I didn't have to be tied up. Texas always makes it so much darker than it needs.
well, you don't want the
be.
horses to run away.
Okay.
What if they buck?
If you can't stay on that horse,
Right.
that's your fault. So a horse market party, which I feel many of your viewers will probably know about, except like the straight fans.
We got a bunch of
You got ladies?
We got ladies.
You got ladies,
We got
with
ladies.
those blue eyes? You got ladies?
We got ladies.
Hi, ladies. So a horse market party is why you will continue to vote Republican against our community, because it will gross you out. A horse market party is where... This is usually where we ruin it for straight people.
Well, I'm not I always go, I'm not the poster child. If you, I go,
Don't base it off me.
I go, apparently we need a corporate sellout like Pete Buttigieg.
I was just about to say Mayor Pete.
Jesus.
I am convinced, because this is true of all sexual spectrums, gay, straight, everything in between. The calmer you are in public, the more of a wallflower you are.
Yeah.
I've always found those people to be the freakiest of the deekiest.
You think so?
My personal experience
Right.
of thousands
So you
of men.
think Pete
Now, I don't know
Buttigieg-
about women, but I think, no, I don't think he...
Make a claim on Pete.
I think...
Say-
Publicly.
Oh no, we've talked about it so many times.
I know.
And so mine is that I think he's a side.
Oh, I see. I have a much more complex thought process. I am convinced. Yeah.
You're not very smart.
Yeah. Oh, he's a side. No, I think, first of all, I think they could be both asexual. Second, I actually think they could be asexual, present as gay. But more so,
That would piss me off.
I do think they are both homosexual. I have two worrisome theories, and this is why I worry about him running for president. Because let's face it, when someone runs for president, they'll have people break into your fucking home. You know what I mean? They'll look through your trash. That's when the scrutiny really gets on. And of course, because he's gay, they're going to want to find something sex related. They could find out that he like had stolen $500 million, you know what I mean, from the federal government, and everyone would go, bah, who cares? We want dick stuff because he's a homo. I'm convinced that they are either hardcore sexual cosplayers, and I'm torn between whether it's Star Trek or Lord of the Rings. But there's a sex dungeon somewhere in a house or like a guest house.
It's Batman and Robin.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately. And I don't think they're touching.
I think it's something much more complex like Star Trek or Lord of the Rings. Like they talk Elvish to each other. Their safety word, like that kind of thing. Or like in Star Trek, it's Klingon. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
I think the reason I don't want...
But Chasten also gives off adult baby vibes hardcore. Hardcore.
Oh, and I could definitely see Pete wiping his ass.
Right, because he's a dad.
Yeah, sorry. I'm president of the United States. You're not president. The reason I don't want him to run is because I'm going to have to pretend to like him, like when Kamala ran. Oh, yeah, she was great. She was great.
In fairness, have you ever liked any presidential candidate?
Bernie Sanders.
Really?
Love him.
Oh, he's such a piece of shit.
Love him. And I like James Talarico. I know that Jasmine Crockett is awesome. She just has taken too much PAC money for me to trust her.
But he hasn't run for president, has he?
He's running for Senate.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm just talking about presidential candidates.
I think he's going there.
I think it's much easier to find political people that you can like and also like their record.
Obama. Yeah. I like Obama.
There we go. Get that in there. Get that in there quick. Get that in there quick. Bernie didn't.
Well, he should have shut down Guantanamo Bay like he fucking promised. But other than that,
everyone should have shut down Guantanamo Bay. I mean, everyone on both sides has had a shot at that for decades.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Roe. If you're looking for better nights in the bedroom, Roe Sparks are here to help. Roe Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for better, longer erections. They dissolve under your tongue and work in 15 minutes, on average, so you can be ready whenever the moment rises. And everyone can have a great time in bed. Listen, if one of the penises isn't erect, then it's not gonna work. And so if you want better, longer erections, you gotta go with Roe. Roe connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and treatments ship discreetly. That means no awkward conversation or in-room wait rooms. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off your first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at roe.co/bad to find out if prescription Roe Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/bad for $15 off your first order. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For safety information, go to roe.co/safety. Info. It's just better sex for both partners. It's better sex, guys. It's better sex for both partners, guys.
I think the lower you go on the political spectrum, not only is where the real governing is done, you know what I mean? So like mayors can city councils can really impact people's lives because you're just dealing with, the budgets and the shit that really happens to the people in that community. So it's like, I think mayors, and it's also why like the mayors of like New York City and LA and Chicago are always controversial.
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's too many people there.
I forgot his name, but I do like that guy.
Mondani.
Thank you.
The new one.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping it wasn't Eric Adams.
No.
The somehow black but also racist cop.
Jesus, but he
didn't live in New York and shouldn't have been
He did say
electable.
funny stuff though.
Great. You know what? Why don't we rely on our own talents and let the politicians get back to work?
Or why don't they let me run for president?
You can run for president.
And guess what, guys? I don't do the horse stuff. Although it would be funny just to have like a Republican PAC campaign negative ad ran on me. There's like this dirty bottom. We'll give it up to any fucking.
Do you want him horsing around in our White House?
He'll get butt fucked by China.
You know that's what they're gonna do though.
Yeah, they absolutely would do that. They go, his negotiation skills will be to suck Putin off. I go, this is Colton Downey and I signed off on this one.
Yeah, you're like, this was actually my ad. Gotcha.
I would.
Now no one knows how to feel about it.
I'd suck Russian Putin off.
Younger Putin, when he was shirtless and horseback riding like 15 years ago,
Yeah.
that photo, that Putin in the woods.
Both.
Honey, let's get to a horse market party, Mr. Putin.
Both.
Now, with all of his filler, all of his cosmetic surgery.
Oh, judgy. He has a boat. He has a country, dude.
Oh, first of all, I've been to Russia. I don't know. I'd call it a country.
What?
It's mostly Europe's gas station, but other than that.
God, I hate your takes.
It is. It supplies a tremendous amount of the fossil fuel to Europe.
Peter the Great is one of my favorite people in history.
Right. So he's not running Russia currently, you know?
Yeah,
Is that
no.
right?
But
Okay,
he was
so-
a 6'7" frat boy douchebag, and I love that guy.
Oh,
He was a problem.
so basically you watched that Hulu show and now you decided.
No,
you
that's
know,
The Great, and that's not. That's based off.
Promise me that your knowledge is actually based on book learning and not just on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was about Catherine the Great, but they did model his character off of
Right.
Peter the Great, which is just so funny.
I would say they modeled both of them loosely off of the concept of photocopies of those characters.
And I loved it.
I love the show.
It was a great show.
I love the show, but to me it was almost like I'm like, this is like they might as well also have them turn into vampires by the end.
I would still be watching.
I'd
that
totally
show.
be watching
Those
it.
characters were perfect.
I had a thoroughly good time in watching Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer when that came out.
I didn't. So Horse Party.
Oh, back to Horse Party. Yeah, it's ADHD. It's not autism. Horse Party. So there's mares and there's stallions. The mares are the bottoms.
And this was at 5 p.m.
Yeah, there'll be more of them. You can attend one yourself. You just know voyeurs, so you got to pick a side.
No, they told me I could be a stable boy.
Oh yeah, you could be a stable boy. Stable boys are the handlers. Don't make it creepy.
I'm not allowed to touch them?
No, you handle the mares. So the mares are blindfolded, and the stallions are not. So the mares are brought in first and positioned.
It's so funny. I just handle one of the mares and I fucking put myself. Oh, well, this one was hot. I want to fucking I just move the mare and put myself in there.
And so the mares will be positioned. Some might be, bent over the railing. Some might be on their back on the beds. They'll be everywhere.
Are they costumed?
Some maybe. Some take it very seriously. For many, it's literally just the horse market thing is the least. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have known of ones. From my understanding, from my friends who are into that sort of thing, the ones in Berlin and London and some other parts of Europe are much more into it. Like you kind of have to be in horse cosplay drag, sort of thing. Most of the ones that I've seen, the two that I've witnessed myself personally, and then the friends who do them, it's really just much more about like blindfold the bottoms.
Do you get to choose your bottom?
You can have all the bottoms. The thing is, the stallions aren't blindfolded, so they go around and perform whatever acts they want.
Oh, so
on the
I'm not
mares.
leading the stallion over.
Correct. The stallions are doing their own thing. You would be taking care of the mare. So if the mare raises their hoof, it means they need a break or they want to go shower off or towel off. So you would guide them to the bath, let's say the shower.
Okay.
And you would, help them. Like, let's say somebody just, came all over them and they're like, oh, it's all on my face. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting under the eye mask. I need a moment.
Yeah.
Or just I need a break. I just got fucked 3 times by 3 stallions. I might need a
By
moment.
3 randos.
Right. I mean, are there non-rando stallions?
That's what I'm asking. So they don't know who they had sex with.
Correct. They're gay men. Everyone
Right,
here
but
is a
at
gay
least
man.
I can like
There's
go,
not like a meet and greet ahead of time.
Right, but that's what I'm wondering if this fucking mayor, that's what they're called,
Yeah.
is walking around going, I wonder who fucked me.
Correct.
Wow.
It's really more mystical and magical for them than it is for the stallions.
Right.
Because you can't have them both blindfolded because the stallions also have to move around and do the kind of, you know what I mean? Then it would be like Helen Keller at a glory hole, just kind of feeling around.
Yeah. And I'm not allowed to go watch?
This one doesn't allow voyeurs.
Okay.
That I don't know a lot that have. The first one I ever saw I had because it was happening at an event I was performing at.
Yeah.
And so and they had a live DJ there. And so they allowed me to just quietly arrive before everybody.
And I have to be blindfolded?
The mares, my understanding is all mares have to be blindfolded.
Because I can't go, no.
Again, every
you-
party's going to have its own rules.
Right.
You can go in the Telegram group and check.
I'm banned from Telegram.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
right.
fucking go.
Yeah, you pig.
I'm not a pig. You're a pig. Okay, so what's the, what's the craziest sex party? Because you told me about a tea dance. Saw that. That's basically just a dance in the daytime.
Yeah.
It's not tea, not Molly, not meth, not Tina. But it was weird. I thought it could have been way weirder. It was just gated.
Tea dances are more joyful and more kind of social than nighttime parties, just in general, wherever they are in the gay community. If you're going to a circuit party at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know what I mean, or a warehouse party, that is a very different vibe than like dancing on the beach at sunset.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and whether you're gay, straight, or whatever the theme is, it's just, it's more of a fun, like, yay, let's party, as opposed to like at night where it gets a little bit more like, oh.
Yeah. So I guess everybody keeps on saying that I haven't seen any sex yet.
You haven't been to Tic Tac then?
That's true.
Go to Tic Tac.
I don't. I'm afraid.
Do you want me to bring you to Tic Tac?
I'm afraid of Tic Tac.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
I don't.
You don't have to participate in Tic Tac.
I don't do well with saying no.
Again, I can pull you out. I can extradite.
He said no. I said no.
I'm letting your husband know now. If he does go up there, I'll go with him and make sure he's extradited.
Because some of the things that I said no, but I meant yes.
You saw that wink, right? In the dark.
I truly like it when
I brought like Julie Goldman up to Tic Tac.
Okay.
Big butch lesbian comedian Julie Goldman, brilliant gal. She's a dear friend, and on her first cruise, she was like, I want to go see it, but I also don't want to, like, if they'll think it's inappropriate for me to be up there, I don't want to ruin their, like, their sacred space. But I literally said, just put on, because she is such a butch woman.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to put on a baseball cap. And then I met up with her outside her room, and I was like, actually, from behind, you're absolutely going to look like a dude. And she does jokes about, like, men accidentally following her into the women's room because they're just in an airport looking at the back of her, which looks like a dude.
Okay.
And then she's, and it really is true. So I was like, actually, she was like, what do I do if somebody, like, grabs, like, my crotch? Because I said there's no talking on Tic Tac. It's just, there's no talking.
Is that a rule?
Yes, there's no talking on Tic Tac. You'll literally have somebody be like, shut the fuck up. There's no talking. It's old school, like, public cruising. So it's just a touch, and then the person reciprocates or pulls away. And then it's, you know what I mean? Like, there's not even, like, dirty talk on Tic Tac.
Okay.
It's like, because even though it is kind of private because we're out here in the middle of the ocean, the vibe and what people go there for is that feeling we used to get when we used to hook up in wooded areas, or, you know what I mean? Whatever local area in your town or community was like the secret cruisy outdoor area where you couldn't make a lot of noise because somebody could call the cops or someone could.
Interesting.
Like in New York City, that would have been the Rambles, which is in the middle of Central Park. And no one's supposed to be in Central Park after sundown. It's illegal.
Okay.
So that was the kind of thing where, like, you would go to the Rambles, which is the wooded section in, like, the middle upper part of Central Park. And it was a huge cruising ground for gay guys. Also because the cops were like, if they're all the way in those fucking woods and hilly paths, like, what are we doing hunting around in there at night?
Yeah.
But then it would get to be too much. You know what I mean? You'd have
So
hundreds
is that
of
still
guys.
the Rambles?
I haven't lived in New York in a while, but, I was still using the Rambles in, like, 2005 to 2010.
Okay.
Last time I was probably in the Rambles.
I bet if it went away, it came back with sniffies.
100%, and honestly, probably COVID. Because people wanted to get out of their fucking house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you probably
yeah.
felt safer just being outside.
I heard we had a drag queen on Selena's Titties who was telling us in LA that the cruising scene really picked up.
100%.
And then the cops would shut it down. They have to find a new one.
Yeah.
Great.
LA's definitely much stricter about it than New York. I was shocked when I moved to LA how PG-13 it is.
Yeah,
because like in New York City, if you have a cabaret license, you can have like full striptease. You can have go-go boys sit in your lap. Like you can't do sex.
Yeah,
because that would be a sex club. But there are still bathhouses in New York. So there's at least still one. You know what I mean? Like, and in LA, I got to LA, and it's the place where you go to sell your soul to. But like go-go boys in LA, cannot be. I mean, like I know them all, so I can hug them hello. But you literally can't even really
Really?
Because they will come in right.
That
Cops will come in
is
right off the
my-
street. Shocking because it's Hollywood.
That
It's
is my general sense of LA and interacting with people from LA is it just seems emotionally stunted.
Well, it's everything stunted, but it is the place where the whole business there is to sell your soul and your body.
Right.
To show business. So I'm like, but we're not allowed to in nightlife in LA, just on set.
Right.
Like, we're going to film the rape scene 700 times, and maybe it's an actor who's going to accidentally slip his fingers in the actress. She's just got to play cool. But, like, the go-go boy,
Right.
I can't touch his penis for $20 for 7 seconds.
I think you
Gotcha.
can do that in Texas. I don't know if you can, but I know a place
You're
where
like,
they do.
But I know we do.
Yeah.
Well, then I am visiting Texas again.
Dallas.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah, go to the Tin Room. It's a
Tin Room?
Yeah,
I will be there.
It is it's not after hours, but like after 11. It's
Good
it's
to know.
great.
Good to know because my show's at like 9, so
Great
perfect timing.
Great at the Bear Dance. You can go check them out there. What day is that?
I have no idea. It's sometime in March.
Sometime in March.
It's in my socials and on my website. I don't know where I am. I don't know where we are in the world right now.
You don't have to. Do you want to go over any of your last laugh ideas? Because it's a fun recap thing.
I don't really have them yet.
Well, tell me about your last cruise. What was your favorite laugh? He does a show at the end of every cruise that kind of recaps everything. Can you give us any
Yeah, I write a 1-hour comedy special on each cruise, so I write about 8 comedy specials a year.
Right.
And I do it in the length of the cruise, and then on the last night, I do that comedy special for the people on board, and then I throw it away. So and
you don't remember any?
I
of
have
them?
I have no recollection. I mean, the last one was literally 2 weeks ago. I'm searching my brain right now on the spot to think of anything from that thing that I did. Because I can't keep it in my brain afterwards.
Right.
If I had my PowerPoint presentation and I
Mm-hmm.
had my notes, I might be able to be like, oh right, it was something about
Okay.
this.
Do you have any favorite moments from doing I feel like you're in a unique position to be on a cruise for 220 fucking times. Are there any crazy stories, any fun stories, any like?
Here's a story that definitely, and it's not even cruise specific, but it did happen on an Atlantis cruise. So I went home with a guest after a show one night. It was well before Last Laugh, and he was European, some kind of Eastern Europe, kind of Draculian accent.
Yeah.
And he was in a suite, which always makes me happy, and he wanted to fuck me. So I was like, great, this is, living, this is what it's all about. You're a star, and people want to make love to you. And we started fucking, and he said, I want you to get on top. And you probably like being on top because you're young. But I don't like being on top because I'm old and my joints hurt and I have a lot of body. Mm-hmm. And if I get on top of you and I start riding your dick, things will get out of sync with itself. And then eventually it looks like a waterbed is riding your dick. Uh-huh. I also find it's not particularly attractive, like when my titties start bouncing while I'm riding you, because it's not like a girl could be like, "Oh my titty," but it's not, "Oh my titties." And I feel like this has happened to everybody, but it happened on Atlantis, and it's a story I've told on Atlantis. He then said, "I want you to shit on my chest." Thank you. So I'm not kink shaming.
I am.
I'm not kink shaming.
Wait. So he fucked you.
I was riding on top.
Did he
I
come?
Take direction well. I'm a people pleaser, so I did what I didn't want to do.
And then did you come? He came.
We're mid sex. We're definitely neither of us. We're like, I would say fairly. We know we're getting there in the next probably 15 minutes, but we're not. Sex is a long time with me. Anyone who could. My minimum sexual encounter is 2 hours. My longest sexual encounter was 36.
You need hobbies.
Clearly, sex was for a long time.
2 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm an endurance.
That's Tina talk.
No, I'm just an energy vampire. So as soon as someone's inside me, it's like they're in Neverland. Mm-hmm. And so, not Michael Jackson's ranch, the Peter Pan.
Did he
story.
just assume you could shit on command?
Well, that was what I was. First of all, I think it's a bold thing to not have let into slower. Like, that's a very specific fetish. You know
That is in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask this. Is that okay?
Well, like we had talked at the bar after the show. We had like gotten to know each other a little bit. So it's like you would start talking about that kind of extreme fetish.
Yeah.
Like he had talked about like, so you're a bottom, what are you into? Like, you know, to see if he wanted to take me home. To see, or like for all he knew, I was going to be like, I'm not a bottom, I'm just a blousy top.
Yeah.
You know, so like we had already had some of the gay interaction where again, I was just kind of shocked. You don't just cold handshake with shit on my chest. So I just ignored it, thinking like, I hope he'll read from my shaky titty body language that I'm like not acknowledging that, just gonna ignore that. And then he just kept asking it. He was like, no, come on, baby, it'll be so hot, you shit on my chest, just right on my chest. And so I was in.
So I did.
I was in two minds because I'm a people pleaser.
Right.
But also I didn't know if I could. I also truly didn't know if I should because obviously I was like, we're in the bed. He didn't have rubber sheets. Like those kinds of people, like piss play people, scat people. If I had gone into the room and everything had been saran wrapped and latex covered, I would have been like, okay, this guy's into some freaky shit.
That's funny.
And all I could think of
I'd
was
be like, he's gonna kill me. You're like, he wants me to shit. He wants me to shit on his chest. It's like, that's Dexter, bitch. You're fucking dead.
I was thinking about the stateroom attendant. I was like, some poor, because again, if I shit on your chest, there's no way to. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
Like it's not the same as pissing in someone's mouth, ladies. And so,
I'm pee shy. I can't.
I can't.
I can't. Although I was pretending to be a top the other night, and I was like, it was getting kind of heated, and I was like, let me put it in. He goes, I'm so sorry. I have hemorrhoids. I go, let me pop them.
Oh my God. Okay, that's almost worse than shitting on the chest, but here's where shitting on the chest happens. Here's what happens. Because this is Kate. That's disgusting and you should kill yourself. Just as a reference.
He's still talking to me.
Yeah. And to the infirmary. Because he lost the baby. So I just decided I wasn't going to shit on his chest. I sped up, but because I sped up riding him, he thought I was getting ready to. So he's like, oh yeah, baby, do it. And I just was jerking off and I was like, I'm going to come and then I'm going to get off him and leave because he won't be the first person I've disappointed in my life sexually and he won't be the last. And so I came on his chest and then he said, see, wasn't that sexy? He had been saying in his thick accent, shoot on my chest. Colton.
Oh my!
And I had almost
God,
shit on his chest. Can you imagine? And at my workplace. So can you imagine? Like I left that room and found Rich Campbell, the owner and creator of Atlantis, and I was like, I have a story to tell you before last laugh because you need to fucking hear this.
Oh,
because this almost happened and he could not breathe. Like he literally was like, you have to stop talking. And I mean, I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
Can you imagine in your mind, and you are saying shoot on my chest, but you're thick. This is why I don't. Accents are dangerous. Because he was shoot on my chest and shoot on my chest. Could you imagine if then he was like, oh yeah, and I just went. And he would have stopped. Ah! And I would be like, what?
What? Sorry, America.
You were asking for it.
USA. USA.
I thought I'd just wipe my ass on the table and leave.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine?
Love that. See, that's the story I want to hear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to try to do a couple more of these while I'm on board. I'd like to just finish off with the only segment of the entire show. It's just a famous segment called Do You Have Any Questions for Me?
So many.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any questions for you? Well, we just met. So I feel like,
You don't have to. It's okay. You don't have to get offensive and attack the segment. Oh, it's actually...
I'm going to shit on the segment now. Have you always been a bottom? Have you ever?
No.
Okay.
I went to hair school and then I came out.
You went to hair school?
Yeah. So I was topping.
Wait, hair school made you a top? You were a
no.
hairstylist?
I was fucking these women.
Oh,
yeah.
How long did you fuck women for?
16 to 21.
Oh, that's a decent stretch.
And it wasn't just like a regular amount. It was a amount where I was like,
I've literally never been able to get a
not
wax for
gay.
a woman.
I have to find, and I also blame Disney because they always go, you have to find the one special one.
Right. Like right, Sleeping Beauty. If you find the one that,
And so I was fucking these women. Go, well, I guess she wasn't the one.
She wasn't my frog princess.
Right. I didn't really give a shit about her too much, so I just thought it was like, all right.
I wonder why I keep making her wear baseball caps and fucking her in the ass.
God, I loved it from behind.
Of course you did.
I was like,
because you didn't have to play with them ditties.
I think, but then a girl did back it up on me.
Did you date them?
Yeah.
For like extended periods of time?
The longest one was about 4 months.
Okay.
I mean,
a reasonable stretch, but not like you didn't have a girlfriend for like a year and a half, or move in with one, or
I didn't ever move in with one, but I did. There was like my high school sweetheart that we were like pretty sure we were gonna get married after college.
Aww.
And she was, I think, when
she really feels like she dodged a bullet. Now she is so thankful.
She's for sure thankful. But when she found out, she called me. She goes, "I can't believe you lied to me, you faggot." The women I've disappointed in my life are so funny to me. I go, we were meant to be together. We had a thing, didn't we?
God, that's wild.
Yeah.
I've never been able to get an erection for a woman.
Well, you're a filthy bottom. And Brad Loekle, where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and they can find me on tour. They can find me on every Atlantis event, and they can find all my tour dates at bradloekle.com. If you type Brad Gay Comedian into any search engine, it will come up. You don't even have to know how to spell my last name.
And he's True TV.
That was beautiful. If this fat face looks familiar, it's from World's Dumbest on True TV.
We're gonna be doing more of these, so if you guys want to know anything, or want me to do anything, I'm not going to the horse party. I don't think. I would go bottom for just like strangers, because I've done that for like
since 21.
I'm fine. Just kind of taking it from anyone who'll walk up.
Wait, so you topped all the women, but then did you top guys when you first started doing it with guys, or were you a bottom right away?
Twink, but my boyfriends have all been tops.
Okay.
So, and not verse.
Okay. So like serious dating, like boyfriends. Mm-hmm. That's the relationship.
Because I kind of need top energy in my life.
That's fair, because I'm technically verse because I do top on rare occasions, but it's that kind of scenario. It has to be the right person and the right kind of body type, and it has to kind of be a throwaway. It can't be. Right. It's not going to work if I have to top all the time. And
it can't. I'm not going to top all the time.
That may change as you age, though. I have to tell you.
I fucking hope so.
Bottoming is a young man's game, baby boy. Let me tell you. You're like what, 30?
I'm 35.
You're 35.
35.
Okay.
And we actually have a couple of
40 between 40 and 45 is a change period usually.
Yeah. My husband got hemorrhoids.
I'm not saying you're gonna fuck him.
I'm not. He knows I'm not gonna fuck him.
I'm just saying in extracurricular.
That's my
play.
favorite thing about.
It might become you top regularly in like you say bottoming for him.
That's so. Oh, that's a good rule.
That's a common rule amongst a lot of couples that I know.
Because
like especially because if they are verse, but they're 80-20 verse. Mm-hmm. They might say, you know what, I don't want to be the one to deal with your 20% because it's not my 20%.
Yeah.
So go get that where you need to get it, but then give the the real thing to me.
Ours is like basically if we're in the same city, we can bring over a third.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we're often not in the same city, and I'm just like, we just give each other a 1 day period. So like if I'm going to see him tomorrow, I can't do today, right?
Gotcha.
Because you
don't want to catch something on the fly and then give it to each other too.
There's that, but I mean we're both on prep and doxy prep and all that shit. I mean it's more just like the feeling of so excited to see you, and then you're like, and I just
you're like, I'm fucking blown out.
Yeah, just go like, oh, I'm sorry,
snail
babe.
Trailing from last night, babe.
Sorry, babe. He was big as hell.
Let me just rub those check marks off my back and.
Oh, I guess I'll tell you one thing. I did have sex with a guy, and this is
now I feel like this is just a confessional to your husband. Should I leave?
No, this is the Patreon.
Okay. But you looked at that camera like you were looking at.
Well, that's because I was like, oh yeah, I did have a story to tell you guys. I had sex with a guy, and he was fucking huge. And he turned me over, and he was just absolutely giving it to me. And I said, I think I might be done. And he said, I don't care. I'm gonna fill you up. And I was like, oh my God, I can go 5 more minutes. Like it was the hottest thing. I don't know what it is about people breaking my boundaries, but I'm like, do it.
That's you were a military brat, right? That's where that comes from.
Guess so. I just need a safe space to get my boundaries all trampled over.
Well, that would be the karaoke sex dungeon that we've done this entire podcast in.
Bye.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of